Hey guys, it's Carmen. I know I haven't been doing my weekly updates. We've been really busy lately, and so I have switched to monthly updates. Sorry. So today, what's today? Oh, 18th, I think. Friday, May 18th. I had my doctor's appointment this morning, my 4-month weigh-in, and I was a little disappointed because I had set my goal for 8 pounds for 4 weeks, figuring I could lose 2 pounds a week, and that was reasonable. But when I was weighed today, I'd only lost 5 pounds, which is 3 pounds short of my goal. But it's still not bad. The doctor's not upset. He's happy with it. He says, you know, he can see a difference and other people can see a difference. I personally don't see much of a difference at all. I mean, my pants are fitting a little looser, you know, and then, you know, some of the pants I couldn't do up before I can do up now, but it's not like such a huge difference that I need to go out and buy all new clothes. I did go buy a couple of things because I didn't have like a pair of shorts and stuff like that, but my boobs are a lot smaller, which sucks because it's not like they shrink and stay perfect and round. No, they have to go flat and deflate and look sad, which I'm kind of upset about, but what can you do, right? Wait until I have all the money to afford to get them done, which is a goal my husband and I both have. So at least we're on the same page with that. What else? I have been walking. I got Fila brand shoes. They're called Skeletos. They're like the Skechers finger shoes. Because last year I was walking 3 miles in 1 hour in tennis shoes, and I would be so sore. Like, my feet would hurt really bad when I would come home. Right under my toes, the ball of my foot would hurt so bad I could barely walk on it by the end of the 3 miles. So I got these toe shoes, the Skeletos, and the first time I went out in them, I walked 4.5 miles in just under an hour with no pain. Love them. Unfortunately, I have many injuries on my right ankle. I broke it a couple of times and tore the major ligament in the side of the ankle. So I'm having a lot of ligament pain now, and it's because I overpronate. I roll my foot in too much, so my leg's not in alignment. So I did talk to my doctor about that because I have been doing about 4.5 to 5 miles every time I go out in an hour or less. So that's a huge improvement over last year, even though I weigh more now than I did about this same time last year because I had just had my baby. And I lose weight when I'm pregnant. Go figure. So, he prescribed insoles, you know, the correction things for my shoes, and so I'll be getting those soon because they had to order them. What else? Talked to him about my back pain, and he said that this should also help with the back pain because once you get your feet in line with your ankle and then up to the knee, hips, back, whatever, it lines up everything and it should help. My back pain's not going to go away completely because I do have a large skin apron that hangs from my 5 C-sections that I've had. It got longer with each C-section that I had, and it's pretty large and it's really heavy, and that rolls my hips back so that my back arches way more than it should because it rolled my hips with all the weight in the front. So it's not going to go away, and hopefully that's an issue I can get taken care of, you know, after I lose a bunch of weight, and I can have, you know, that issue taken care of, I hope. Started documenting it today. The issues that I'm having just caused by this skin flap, by the apron. I call it my apron. So hopefully with enough evidence that this is an issue that needs to be corrected via correctional surgery, not plastic surgery, because plastic surgery is where you take something that is already normal and you make it more beautiful, super normal, you know, better than normal. And corrective surgery, which is what I need, is to take something that is abnormal and make it look normal. And that's all I really want. Let's see. I'm reading a book with my husband, and it's called The 5 Love Languages, and it's by Gary Chapman. And it is amazing. I wish I would have read it a lot earlier. The beginning of my marriage, before I even met him, you know, when I was still dating, it's really opened my eyes and his to what we need to have a successful long-term relationship. And it came highly recommended from a whole bunch of other couples and singles and lots of people who have read this book. And we are also reading Us by Lisa Oz, Dr. Mehmet Oz's wife, and it's a really good book too. It's about healing your relationships or learning to live in a relationship, and it's not about like the typical, this is what you do in a relationship to get love, or, you know, this is how you know, get a relationship. No, this is about, like, the first chapter is all about you, having a relationship with yourself, learning who you are, what are your faults, what are your, you know, weaknesses, what are your strengths, and living with that and owning up to everything that you are and being comfortable with that first. And then it moves on to your relationship with other people, be it family, friends, neighbors, strangers, you know, your spouse, your kids. And then the last part of the book is your relationship with God or the universe or, you know, whatever deity you believe in. So, yeah, and I'm pretty excited to get farther into that book too. Learned a lot about myself in the past couple of weeks, learned a lot about my husband in the past couple of weeks. Not all of it was bad. We've learned a lot about each other, and it's never too late to start working on being a better person for yourself and for the people that you love. Oh, my battery is going to die, so I'm going to let you go. So total pounds lost, 26, 28 pounds, depending on if you go for my 252 weight or my 250. Because today I am 224. But, yeah, I'll update next week, or not next week, but next month, which is month 5, and then the end of July is my 6th month. Yay! And I've just got to finish all the other doctor's appointments and psychologist visit, and then hopefully I can get my insurance to approve the surgery sooner rather than later. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.